Yeah.
I cast diabetes. What if I dream about Sydney Sweeney in a kiddie pool full of bacon?
That's just a good time. That's just a. All right, Ed, let's do it. Welcome to the Sofa Kingdom podcast with your host Nelson.
I'm Ian.
Ed.
And our very special guest,
Vape shaman.
Oh, the Vape shaman. I like it.
Shaman. Vape.
So last week, just a quick recap. Ian gave us a lot of insight on that podcast. It was amazing.
I heard a lot of reviews. Last week's podcast sucked. I don't know why.
Hold on a second.
A lot of reviews. A lot of reviews. A lot of the reviews are saying there's missing something.
So to fill you in, Andrew, last week Ian wasn't here, so we did the podcast without him. So every now and again we'd cut to Ian's opinion, and it's much like it is right now, useless. You like that? You like that?
I like that.
All right, thank you. Appreciate that.
I actually watched it. I think I was one of the 3 viewers.
He's like, it's really good to fall asleep too.
Yeah. I like to put that episode on when I'm fucking, having trouble sleeping. Puts me right out.
I like it. And it's probably because like the title was Magic the Gathering. Ian's like, I'm not here for 1 fucking week.
And these fucking guys.
And we're talking about Magic the fucking Gathering.
Jesus.
And
well, I'm back today.
And we went in.
None of that shit.
Glad to have you back, man. Thank you. Like, you're out there saving lives, and we're talking, fart jokes and shit.
Not really. I was like cutting off like diabetic people's feet in the middle of the night.
Ooh.
That was good.
Wait.
Got
So
a
you have
collection going?
got a collection?
Yeah, it's getting good. It's getting real good.
That's a nightmare. That's a nightmare right there. Yeah.
I don't have a physical collection, but I have a photo album.
No, you do not have a
It's
photo.
good. It's
Is
so
that
good.
for work purposes?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course. Jesus Christ.
No patient information involved. Of course.
Right. Of course. Just feet.
No HIPAA violations.
No HIPAA violations.
Yeah. But if you know someone who's missing a foot, chances are, I don't need to see the shit.
Yeah. That's how my nights go.
Yeah. No. Don't save it, bro. Just like you delete it.
Yeah. It gets even better because the last lady had like respiratory issues, so we had to do it local.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
So like, did you go to Home Depot? You're like, oh shit, we need a new blade.
No, we sawed through the bones in her feet while she was awake.
No.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, obviously,
life.
local anesthesia.
I mean,
and things of that nature.
I mean, you don't feel the pain, but you feel the saw.
You feel the saw going through your bone.
Oh,
There's
that's
things
depressing.
called reverberations, brother.
Do you guys like?
That's the late great Hulk Hogan.
I mean,
those are vibrations, brother.
There isn't a guillotine where it's quick.
That's
It's
your tibia, brother.
It's gonna take a minute.
That's right. Oh yeah, that's good.
wait. I mean, okay. Why not put her to sleep? Like, this is a horrific experience.
Yeah, it's just sometimes people are like really heavy and have bad breathing issues. Anesthesia goes like, we can't guarantee that we'll wait. So for those of you out there that are like debating whether you should lose weight, you should.
Fuck.
Because one day you may need your foot cut off, brother.
Yeah.
They might have to do it awake, brother.
You want to be healthy enough to be put to sleep.
Yeah, and take it from me, the guy charting in the corner of the room. It's fucking terrible.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Every now and then the surgeon will look at me and go, "This is barbaric." I'm like, I agree, sir.
Now pass the blade.
Now back to charting.
Like, do you have like 2 like nurses on each side? Like, heave,
Oh, no,
ho,
it's me.
heave, like, you know.
It's me. I'm usually the only
Bone
guy,
saw? Are you like Spider-Man bone saw?
the bone saw is completely electric. Completely electric. I don't do anything.
Oof.
I just bring the battery into the room.
Well, that's sad and depressing.
So while you guys were talking about Magic the Gathering, that's what I was doing.
So nothing, basically. Yeah.
I cast diabetes.
Jesus Christ.
Check your feet. Check your feet, you fucking diabetic.
Oh,
It's not just a suggestion.
Just go outside and walk a little bit. I mean, probably,
With shoes on.
would probably help.
Yeah.
Probably help. Yeah.
Wear fucking shoes and check your feet. Shit don't happen overnight.
Jesus Christ. So Andrew, after nice smooth transition from diabetic feet cutting into
dreams.
into the world of dreams.
Into the world of dreams.
Yes.
All right.
So
take us into the world of dreams.
number one, where can people find your channel and like what made you get into talking about dreams?
You can find me on YouTube. It's Vape Shaman, 2 words. I didn't get into dreams specifically. I got interested in symbolism mostly from Hidetaka Miyazaki's games, Dark Souls, Elden Ring, Bloodborne, all of
right.
those.
I knew you would get along. Now you're speaking his language. He's like, hold on a second.
Big fan of Elden
Dreams
Ring.
is symbolism more so. Yes. Go ahead.
So for years and years, I've studied those games, written in my journals about them, not just the symbolism, but the way that the story is told, how Bloodborne uses the inverted hero's journey to tell the story. And that interest never went away. So I decided I was going to do something with it. I actually had a psychiatrist recommend that I make videos about it because he liked Elden Ring. And he said that would be pretty cool. And I was like, oh, you know what? I was in the process of making a mind map of symbolism, kind of like a dictionary to where you could go, all right, what about triangles? What have triangles meant in the past in different civilizations?
Cultures and things, yeah.
Right. That evolved into buying a book by Carl Jung called Man and His Symbols, and I didn't know it at the time, but it turned out to mostly be about dreams. So I have dreams, so it was a little relatable.
Yeah. He's like, sometimes.
I hope you don't have dreams.
I gave up on them.
If he did, he'd take a picture of him. Check this shit out. It's fucking nasty.
Check these fucking dreams out.
Like, it's funny because in my family, we have a running dream where it started with, like, grandmothers, aunts, and things like that, where, like, they're like, if they see bleeding teeth in their dream, they started calling the family, like, somebody's going to die tomorrow in the family. Like, and it was, like, hard, like, 3 a.m, like, I dreamed of teeth. I'm like, fuck.
Bleeding teeth?
Bleeding teeth. And I will tell you,
H.P. Lovecraft?
I will tell you, at least 70% of the time, to my experience, somebody passed away in the family after this dream has been shared with everyone. I don't know if it's like one of those things where, like, you believe it's going to happen and then so it happens, or coincidence, but it was one of those spooky things where, like, in the family, Eddie knows, it's shared, like, grandma called, bleeding teeth. Everybody's calling each other like, are you still alive? Are you still alive?
As soon as someone doesn't answer, you're like, that's it.
Yeah. That's the one. We found one. Yeah.
The bleeding teeth strike again.
Yeah, so bleeding teeth strike.
I wonder if that's in the book. Did you hear anything about bleeding teeth? Is that like
I heard about losing teeth, not bleeding teeth.
Losing teeth? Okay. Yeah. So is it a similar thing about the losing teeth, or what's that symbolism?
It's common. So Carl Jung, the way he analyzed it was through motifs and archetypes. So motifs is that's the recurring theme that has existed in humans forever. Like, I'm sure everybody has dreamed about losing their teeth or their teeth just falling out. You're losing control of your body. It's scary. Nobody likes that.
That falling dream that everyone gets. So you're like, oh, and you wake up like, oh, great.
I fucking hate that.
Those are my favorite kind of
was a
dreams.
cliff.
But I like roller coasters, so I can only imagine how he
I fucking
feels.
hate falling. It's fucking terrible, bro.
So, go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. Falling, trying to run away from something and you
You're
can't.
stuck.
Yeah, so those are the motifs. That's the big theme. And then the archetype is how it manifests in your dreams specifically. So for me, like losing control of my body for whatever reason, I dream of plants growing out of my skin. It's horrific.
Yeah.
Not fun at all.
Not fun. Not like poison ivy cool where you can send them at things. It's just
Yeah,
like,
no, not at all. Like there was a seed burrowing into my skin and growing like fingers out of the side to grab onto more skin. I had to peel it out like it looked like uncooked pizza dough.
Oh
like
man, he has a picture of that somewhere.
Yeah,
yeah.
Somewhere around.
Yeah, somewhere in that album.
I got that.
But that's cool. So, but it's symbolism. It's you're having this feeling of losing control, and that's what that represents to you. So, like these books, because you see them at like Barnes and Noble and stuff like that. These books of dreams, and they give you kind of like a guideline to what other people are thinking or, comparing them to in their normal lives, right? Yeah. So, like dreams, is there a purpose for them? Like, or these symbols, the symbolism within your dreams that affects, it's coming from your waking mind?
I mean,
like,
it can definitely manifest from like what you're dealing with. Like depending on what's happening in your life, definitely affects your dreams.
Yeah.
So in my experience, what I found, dreams are either complete bullshit, whatever you've been dealing with, like thinking about going to work, or it stems from something in the unconscious, either a belief you have or a fear you have for me, in my most recent video, I talked about 2 dreams I had. One was kind of I grouped a bunch of dreams together. Music. Love music. I used to be in band. I don't play anymore. And I feel like I'm missing a big part of myself. Like when I really sit down and think about it, that's what those dreams are coming from. But what the dream actually is the slides are falling out of my trumpet. The composer decrescendoed the brass section at the best part of the song, and I got mad at him. It's always like I'm upset. Like I'm not happy. It's something to do with music, and I'm not happy.
Right.
And what I said in the video is most people could just say, like, oh, you just want to play music. So, yeah, that's true, but that's not all of it. For me specifically, the belief is if I can't play music or talk about music or do something with music, then I'm going to struggle to communicate who I am to other people, because to me, it's a big part of who I am.
Sure. It's a creative expression, right? We all have different types of creative expressions, whether it's jitsu, it's a very creative fight style, or music, art, cutting legs off of diabetic people. Like,
what if I dream about Sydney Sweeney in a kiddie pool full of bacon?
That's
grease?
just a good time. That's just a really good time. Yeah.
Here she has good genes.
Yeah. Do you have a picture of that dream?
I don't have that. That one I don't have. But if we punched it in AI,
I'm sure it would happen. Yeah.
Real quick.
What about you? Like in our family, we had that like bleeding teeth dream. Do you have any memories of like in your family or yourself, like this reoccurring dream that kind of like nagged?
Nah, man.
You guys are normal.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say normal. We just don't dream about bleeding teeth. It manifests in real death. That's
it's a crazy thing.
That's a dark one.
In the Hispanic families, like speaking on like symbolisms, dreams, and things of that nature, like it's a culture that's steeped in spiritual belief. Like we are very heavy Catholic, but also like there was like witchcraft in my family.
There's remnants of the original religions that we had still floating around in the background.
Yeah. You ever heard of like hex bags? So like a lot of Latin people would make these hex bags, and it's like, you know, you keep it in your pocket for good luck, to
wards off
bring you money, wards of bad spirits. Or is that bitch like, you know, messing with you at work and you want to fucking stick her with some bad karma, like, you know, shit like that, you know? Yeah, so we grew up around that. Like my grandmother was heavy into like white magic and things like that. And it's herbs and
like
things
raise
like
your
that.
credit score?
I wish.
All right.
I wouldn't be sitting here next to you guys.
Heard white magic. Who told you about our magic? I told you about my people.
It was mainly a lot of cursing of people and wishing you well, you know?
Raising property taxes.
So
I know the spell. I know the spell.
None of that?
I was there when they were written.
None of that in Omaha?
No. Fuck you. Omaha. Pick the most fucking cornbread part of the world. What the fuck, man? Omaha.
Ohio.
Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Right next to your state.
Oh, so Pennsylvania. Right, yeah, whatever. So back in Omaha, there was
Fucking
no
Omaha.
children of the corn shit.
No, there wasn't. There wasn't. There's plenty of white people magic, though. White magic, I mean.
White magic.
Jesus.
How about you, Andrew? Does your family, did they ever dabble in any of that kind of stuff, like the crystals, the rocks, things of that nature? Or is this something that symbolism just kind of drew you in from the outside?
My mom has started to in recent years, but we grew up in the deep South, you know, Baptist or Southern Baptist specifically. So anything to do with magic, you just didn't talk about.
Yeah.
Even if it wasn't real.
Yes.
But in recent years, my mom has been more interested in crystals and stuff like that. I don't really get into the crystal thing.
I had an ex-girlfriend that was way into that, bro.
Yeah.
She healing crystals, fucking yoga.
Did it work?
No. She had a great ass, though. I mean, if that was magic.
Something worked. That's magic.
That was fucking magic, but I don't know. I mean, you know.
No, like, it's funny you say that because, like, growing up, even, like, playing Magic the Gathering and Dungeons and Dragons was, like, my mother hated that shit.
Yeah, it was at the satanic panic back then. So, like, there was all over the news, these games are evil, and don't let your children play them. They'll bring demons into the house.
My best friend in high school, like, his mom had a fucking prayer closet. like a closet she would go in and pray and shit. And like she didn't like.
Did she whip her back?
She didn't like me, bro. She didn't like me because like I would always bring Pokemon over to the fucking house, and like she was convinced that like Pokemon was the devil. I'm like. Fucking Pikachu. A little yellow electric mouse is not going to turn any child.
At least Magic had said summon demon on some of the cards.
Well, right.
Yours is electric mouse. Go. Like,
Pikachu used Spark. Like what the fuck? I don't know.
I remember one of the bigger cards at the time was called Demonic Tutor.
Yes.
And it was a picture of the devil with a pentagram drawn onto his head.
The pentagram was on the Unholy Strength card.
Yes.
Unholy Strength had a pentagram in the background, which all the reprints, they've removed it from it.
Right. They did the same thing. No, I think original Demonic Tutor also had the pentagram on the head, and then in later iterations, they removed it.
Yeah, they removed
people
all
were
pentagrams.
making a lot of complaints.
There was a couple of years where the demon creatures were essentially off the table of being allowed to be made. So they went from like a powerful archetype to like, we're not making any of those for a while. And once it kind of faded into the background, they brought them all back in.
The original had the pentagram.
Oh, that's right.
On the head.
His little tattoo on the chest there as well.
And then what they did was they brought it back and they
removed
clearly airbrushed his forehead, which is fucked up.
Yeah,
like, that was his tattoo. That was
his
just
as evil. He looks just as evil on the second one. Yeah.
But because of cards like that, people are automatically assuming this is, Satan's game and shit. It's like it's fucking wizards and demons.
Well, it's like heavy metal. Heavy metal's always got a bad rep. It's like Ozzy Osbourne in the 80s. They were like, oh, he's satanic. And so it's like, dude, he's like a devout Catholic.
Yeah.
And he would try to say that. He'd be like, yeah, the music's dark and scary and all this stuff, but it's like, I go to church every Sunday. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, people just want to attach stuff to stuff,
But there is symbolism everywhere, not just in dreams. Like we know, like you got historical places like what's that place in Ireland with the Stonehenge. The pyramids were heavy with symbolism on the inside with the hieroglyphs and things like that. Right. Even the pyramids themselves were designed in a way that was symbolic.
Mirror certain constellations and things of that nature.
Didn't you see any of that stuff when you went over to Ireland?
I didn't see Stonehenge because that's in Scotland, but I did. I did. However,
so you didn't jump on a plane over there too?
I saw lots of strange stone. Like when you go on a lot of old places, like one of the places we went to was the Aran Islands. Like we caught a ferry over the Aran Islands where they speak nothing but Gaelic, and like
whoa.
Gaelic. Did
you get involved a little?
I didn't do any Gaelic.
All right, okay. I'm not judging.
The language Gaelic is pretty old. It's pretty old, And a lot of the stuff you see there, it would make no sense. You'd be like going around an old stone fort that they can't even tell you how old it is. It's like the Black Fort, the oldest fort in Western Europe. Can't tell you how old it is.
Right.
We know it's been here a while, but like you'd see on the hill like an arrangement of stones.
Right.
What's that? I don't know. It's not. We don't even know what the hell it is. It's just an arrangement of stones. Been here for 1,000 years. We don't know who put it.
Yeah, Stonehenge is famous for whatever particular reason, but it is not the only one. There are dozens of them all through Ireland and Scotland, that whole area.
Druids, man.
Same thing with pyramids. Like everyone sees the Great Pyramid, sees the Sphinx, but there's like a dozen other ones that are there right in the background, and everyone's like, yeah, but that whatever. The big one's that way.
Right.
Like there's another dozen right over there.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about those over there.
Yeah, and of course across the world, like there are different types of pyramids, like the Mayan, the Aztecs, in different parts of Mexico.
All over South America and Central America, they're finding tons of pyramids. They're using radar scanning now, and that's just because they're finding now that when people first came here, there was millions of people. They got wiped out from disease. So like 100 years later, when they came back and they're looking for these civilizations that they were like, there was all these people. They're all gone. They didn't have the ability to fight off these diseases. So millions of people essentially wiped out. So all of these cities are just buried in the jungle. Stone, wood, it rots away. The wood, all that's left is the stone. It gets covered after 100 years, a good couple of hurricanes and, the Gulf, and goodbye to anything that you normally see. And they're finding tons of them while they're doing radar scanning. They're almost fucking everywhere.
Sure. Now, in your findings, did they talk about like these ancient civilizations that you mentioned before and a lot of like the dream landscapes that they had? Like, Like, is it comparable? That was a dryer.
They talked about stones specifically. Stones, animals, and there was one more thing in human artwork that people have used for a long time for symbolism. But with dreams specifically, the text that I found, there's one really old one from wherever that civilization that Tigris and Euphrates was.
Not Babylonian. Is it Babylonian?
It was in that area. Something about that, but that was more supposed to be like a medical, if you dreamed about this, then this happens. But what I found is it's not that simple. It's more of a personal thing. Whatever the dream means to you is probably what it means.
Right.
And however the symbolism shows up to you, it's different for everyone else. Like, I'm sure everybody's dreamed about big birds and flying and stuff like that.
That's some wild dreams, man.
Just like different cultures. Some cultures see crows as harbingers of goodwill, and others see it as harbingers of death.
Like good omens and
so
bad
it's like,
omens.
depending on your cultural background and the way you've been raised to think about them, when they're in your dreams, they could be good or bad.
Right.
So I think it's funny that like you have people like Sigmund and Freud, right? Or is it Sigmund Freud?
Sigmund Freud.
Sigmund
Freud,
Freud.
one
Sigmund
guy.
Freud. Yeah, Sigmund and
He
Freud.
hasn't figured out a way to divide himself yet.
Because he's a tool. They would try to navigate your dreams, but they're also kind of guiding you, right? Like, oh, it's your father, it's your mother. Like
He was a bit of a pervert.
He wanted to connect everything to you wanting to crawl right back up your mom's vagina for whatever reason.
Essentially.
That
Essentially,
was
everyone wants to make love to their mother.
that was his conclusion to everything.
Yes.
And it seems like maybe you have a bit of a problem, sir,
right.
and you should not be doing this job.
I think Sigmund Freud probably did a lot of jerking off. In his like when he wasn't writing medical journals, he probably jerking off.
You think he was like hand drawing pictures like of a foot he sawed off
With a sticky hand,
right? So
yeah.
he could show it to his friends.
He was
later.
drawing a foot with a sticky hand, and then had to stop the drawing halfway to violently force his hand down.
Yeah. He's like, I gotta go real quick. I'll be back. Yeah. No, so I find it interesting that like your take is like, it's more so like, what are you feeling? What does it mean to you? Where sometimes that outside influence, I think, is like trying to guide you to like, we think it's this. But yeah, it should be more of an internal process, something that you feel, I think. I know that's how I look at fucking crazy dreams when I have them.
I mean, you could probably use it as you could use the study of dreams as like a way to be like this is what it could mean. But like, you're right, it's a lot of interpretation.
Sure.
Like, depending on, I mean, maybe 3 different professionals would tell you 3 different things.
Right. Have you guys ever experienced lucid dreaming before?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I have. Like, I actually had, I think it's called like sleep apnea or something like that. I've had in my youth where I would wake up, but my brain is still telling my body I'm still asleep.
Sleep paralysis.
Sleep paralysis. That's what it's
I was
called.
gonna say sleep apnea is when you fucking snore real
Yeah,
loud.
no,
Piss
so that's sleep
everybody off.
paralysis.
Yeah.
And the first time it happened to me was really spooky.
Oh,
I
it's a
thought
good
I was
time.
dead.
There-
I'm in my room and I'm waking up. My eyes are open and I'm like, okay, got to go to the bathroom. I'm like, I can't move. Like, and I thought something was wrong with me. I couldn't yell, couldn't talk, nothing. The only thing I could do in my brain was like, get up,
Yep.
get up, wake up, get up. And like until my body started moving. But it was spooky as fuck, bro. Like I was like, we need to go to the doctor like now.
And there's a thing with sleep paralysis where most people that have it multiple times will see out of the corner of their eye something watching them. So that's like a standard part of like if you're having it sleep paralysis over and over again is like the weird like I can see a thing in the corner and I can't address it and I can move now. Oh, it's gone.
Right. And
That's where a lot of those evil like old stories of like an incubus or a succubus came from. Like,
Yeah.
people would associate like if you wake up in the night and can't move and stuff, it's a demon trying to kill you.
Yeah.
And like you're waking up while it's draining your
Yeah.
life. Like that's literally where a lot of those origins came from.
And like the fear you get, like the first time it happened and I didn't have an understanding of it until I went to a doctor's was like, yeah, you're probably like, I was able to break out of it and I'm thinking like, I got to get the fuck up. But I'm sure like other people are like, oh my God. And their brain is going a mile a minute. It's pure fear and adrenaline before your body kicks in and wakes you to fuck up and you could do it. But I've experienced sleep paralysis several times. I haven't in in recent years, but also lucid dreaming, where I'm kind of asleep, kind of awake, and I think it also is a part of.
You realize you're
this
sleeping,
thing
and
that
then you can start kind of controlling the
That'd
dream.
be a good power to have.
It's cool, but like
To be able to give people sleep paralysis.
Yeah. And stand in the room, hover over them.
I believe there are drugs that can do that.
Like make eye contact with them and give them like a handy the whole time. Like,
yeah. Like, what is it with you and handies today? I mean,
you use your powers the way you want to use them. I'm going to use my powers the way I want to use them.
so that's your superpower: sleep paralysis and handies.
Then I walk into your room and I give you a handy the whole time. I slow and like get you close and then stop.
Jesus
over
Christ.
and over again for hours.
I had a sleep paralysis dream that was in one of the wake up dreams where like you wake up and something weird is happening and then you wake up again. So I woke up into the sleep paralysis, and which is like move, and then I start moving and then I wake up for real life. I'm like, fuck you. Why do I gotta get both? I gotta get both? You're gonna give me both at the same time?
Yeah. Have you ever experienced sleep paralysis or lucid dreaming before?
Yeah, I can't.
It is pretty spooky, dude.
I can't remember like a certain point that happened, but from the sounds of it, it's fucking terrifying.
What was your experience with it?
My sleep paralysis has never been very scary. It's more frustrating. Like I'll like kind of jolt because I'm trying to get up, and I'm like, oh fuck this shit again.
Yeah.
So I kind of like wait a little bit. And I'm like, all right, heave.
It's a weird thing. Like you really have to tell your brain to do the things that you normally would when you're awake.
Yeah.
Because you're laying there and it's just like.
When you understand it's a thing, it's not like when it happens and you don't know what it is, that's scary.
Yeah.
Because you wake up and there's a weird eerie feeling because your brain is still not quite awake and you're trying to move and you can't. But when you know what it is and it happens, it's still a little weird, but it's just you literally have to. All right, I can move now. I need to move now.
Yes.
I need to move now.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, here we go. Great, good. Now that's. Oh, right, yeah.
I can imagine you've had some weird dreams in the past, Ian. What's any weird?
None that I'm prepared to talk about. I have had some weird fucking dreams. I mean, yeah. I've had some dreams where I've done some stuff with some people that didn't make no fucking sense. And then I woke up and went, why the fuck did I dream about that? Like, it could be a person in real life that you might even hate them. Like, you don't have any attraction to them whatsoever. And you get a weird fucking dream where they blow you in a truck stop. And it's like, what the fuck? You wake up like in a cold sweat. Like, why the fuck did that happen? Like,
Man, was that so good?
yeah,
Why was
exactly.
that so
It's
good?
strange. You know, it's like you know, like an ugly bitch or something. It's like, what the fuck? Like, that was really good. Then like you go see him at work and you're looking at him all weird. Why are you looking at me weird, Ian? I
You
don't
know what
fucking
you did.
Yeah. You know what the
You
fuck
know what you did.
Where were you? Where were you 2 nights ago? You at a truck stop in Omaha. Remember? That's where I grew up.
Yeah, no, of course.
So I have a
I like how you bring it
vivid
back.
memory of Omaha.
Of Omaha, yeah.
Where I grew up as a child.
Now Shay was born in
Practicing
Pennsylvania,
white magic.
Philadelphia. He's a good guy, works hard.
We didn't grow up in Philadelphia.
Omaha.
Just naming random fucking places I grew up.
That's what I do. That's what I
Whitest fucking
do.
place.
Yeah.
Kansas.
I think one of the weirder dreams I had a couple of times was like I'm the only person alive and everyone else was robots and they were all trying to get me and convert me into robots. So when I seen The Matrix, I felt a deep
Connection.
connection to that kind
that
of
sounds
a
like
dream.
an episode of Doctor Who.
Weird, weird take on the Matrix. Don't wake me up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
For sure.
Don't wake me up. Keep me in the fucking slop
Yep.
with a tube everywhere.
Yep.
And let me have this fucking simulation
Yep.
where life is good.
Yep.
Don't wake me up so I can live in a fucking cave with you and eat porridge slop.
Goddamn right.
You know?
Just throw me back in, make me a millionaire, somebody famous.
I'm the guy eating the steak and selling everybody out to the agents. That's it. Yeah. Just give me a good life and then let me be recycled. You know, whatever.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
Why
But
the fuck would I want to wake up so I can lose a war over and over again? That's not fun.
no, and live in a shitty cave.
And get ripped apart by machine spiders.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. I will take my hallucination in the tube. That's fine.
So what about you guys? Red pill or blue pill? Which one sends you back?
Whichever pill doesn't wake me up. All right?
I think the red pill sends you back, right?
Yeah.
The blue pill sends you to the
I
Matrix.
was talking about this at work with a guy that's a Buddhist too. And I was like, dude, like, I'm glad you like reincarnation and everything. I was like, but I think I'm done after this.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to do this again. Like, this is like, I've had some good times, I've had some bad times. But you know what? I'm good. I'm good.
I mean, if you're gonna be woken up and be random regular guy, like, oh, you're not good enough to fight off or do anything but run the fuck away.
Yeah.
So like the rest of your life is just fucking run away from everything. That's not very fun. If you get to be Neo, like, I got superpowers.
Cool. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Nice.
But
you get to bang Trinity,
but not wake up and
fucking bang Trinity.
Spend your time in the Matrix running. You wake up and you're in the real world, and there's robots chasing you, and you're running, and that's all you're doing.
That's not fun.
Yeah, that's it. That
I would also like to point out that I would have banged Monica Bellucci in the second movie, the Merovingian's wife.
Oh, okay.
How she tried to seduce Neo.
Yeah, and he was like, "No way."
He's like, "No,
I'm super holy.
My super tough girlfriend's standing here." I get that, but I'd have Neo'd my way back to that fucking part.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Monica'd her Bellucci.
I'm with you. I would take the red pill. The red pill, I looked it up. The red pill sends you back to blissful ignorance.
You should also
blue pill sends you into reality.
Yeah. If you take that blue pill, you should also consult a doctor if you have an erection.
To more than 10 hours. Yeah. What
more
about
than
you?
10? No, 4.
Red
10
pill or
hours.
blue pill?
If you have an erection that lasts longer than 10 hours, God help you. God help you.
I mean, you could put it to use. There are marathons
after
for those
10
kinds
hours,
of things.
it's gonna hurt.
It's gonna
I don't give a fuck
It's
how.
definitely gonna hurt. Yeah.
Look how much Uber Lube that you go through. They're our sponsor, by the way. You're gonna fucking. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. I'm calling the police after 10 hours of an erection.
Are you done ranting about your 10-hour erections?
No, man. You brought it up. I said
did not.
4.
I said red pill, blue pill, and
I said erection
blue
lasting
pill.
4 hours, which is the correct. You're like 10 hours.
10 hours.
I'm like, I don't know what kind of erections you're getting, man. Fucking 10 hours that's.
You have to do some like.
You're gonna lose consciousness. Help.
Yeah, the blood flow. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you would pass out from that shit.
Your massive penis.
For sure. Thank you. I appreciate
no worries,
that. Thanks, man.
That's what friends do.
You're a great guy.
That's what friends do. We build each other. That's what we do in Omaha.
That's right.
We build each other up.
I'm really glad you like Omaha.
How I was raised in Omaha.
He's so mad about Omaha.
Fucking Omaha, bro. Like, just generically placed me. Like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah.
at least put me somewhere, like,
I mean, other than their steaks, what are they known for?
Yeah.
Right. I'd rather be in the deep south with him.
Yeah.
Fucking Omaha. There's nothing there. Tornadoes and cornfields. Like, there's fucking no. Not to shit on the people out there, but what the fuck culture's
No, you
out
just
there?
did for like 10 minutes. You're like, fuck these people from Omaha.
You shit on them too. You put me there. You fucking picked anywhere in the the United States with white people, and you're like, oh, fucking Omaha.
I mean,
Put Ian right here.
I mean, come on.
Fucking didn't even put me. Whatever.
Like, if you had to pick me, right, and you seen me out of a crowd, where would you automatically assume I was
Fucking
from?
Mexico.
Exactly.
Mexico.
So, see, there's
like a
a double
rundown-
standard here.
The movie Desperado with like fucking Antonio Banderas in his guitar case. Like, there's Nelson like working at like a fucking. I don't know.
That would be a great job. Assassin
You were the
for
guy that
hire
wrecked
in
the car.
Mexico.
You were the guy that wrecked the car into the other car because Selma Hayek was walking across the road. That was you. And you leaned out the window and you were yelling shit.
Speaking of Selma Hayek, there was a fun fact that Quentin Tarantino wrote a script into the scene where
absolutely.
Selma Hayek is supposed to pour wine down her body and
Tequila.
off of her feet, right?
Yeah.
Tequila. Yes. And then Quentin Tarantino went and he made himself the guy that the tequila goes
Yes.
off of her feet.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
into
it was
his
actually
mouth.
his movie. It was Dust Till Dawn.
That's still done.
Yeah.
Fucking
And-
guy. He's like, somebody's got to be the guy.
Bro's got a foot
Somebody's
fetish.
gotta be the guy.
Bro's got a foot fetish. Selma Hayek's hot as shit. He was like, there needs to be a scene where she pours tequila down her leg and drips off her toes, and
into
someone
his
drinks
mouth.
it. I am that guy. This is my movie. I'm doing it. It's just blatant abuse.
There are
of power.
foot shots in all of his movies.
Every movie.
Yeah.
Every movie.
Kill Bill.
Kill Bill.
Like,
Uma
there's
Thurman.
the whole thing where she's
wiggle your
trying
big
to
toe.
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction. They have the foot massage conversation.
Yeah,
Also, there's a scene where she comes out. See the bottom of her foot.
Yep.
Drive, whatever the movie he did, the Planet Terror one where it was Rico.
she has her feet out the
yes.
window.
Yeah, she has a Rosario Dawson feet out the window. What's the one? Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. You have what's her name?
Bruce Lee.
Margot
his
Robbie.
feet.
Margot Robbie. Her feet are up in the theater, and also that chick in Brad Pitt's car. Her
Right.
feet are on the window. It's blatant.
Yeah.
It's fucking
Yeah.
blatant.
Yeah, he doesn't.
It's his thing.
He doesn't hide it
at
all.
this
No.
point. Yeah.
He knows. You come to his movie, you know what you're getting.
He is also one of the oddest looking motherfuckers on the
He
planet.
is.
He's got the weird facial structure.
He's an intense guy.
He is. I've
He's,
heard him.
he's
in
known for
interviews.
for throwing people off his sets. He's known for I was just watching a thing on him. He's known for he when he creates a screenplay, it is the Bible. Like you cannot deviate. Like he doesn't like actors. Like, you can be a great actor, but he doesn't like anyone that tries to make a role their own. He's like, no, you're here to play my fucking character. Like that's it.
Right.
Like I forget who he was looking at to play Bill in the Kill Bill movies, but it wasn't David Carradine.
Right.
It was some other dude he wrote the part for, but then the guy who turned out to be like too creative and wanted to like, oh, well, what if Bill did this? And he's like, no, Bill does. Bill does what the fuck I wrote.
It says right here what Bill does.
The line is right here.
Yeah.
Read it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
He fucking.
This is deliberate. Like, no. It's not symbolism. You're not going to interpret this the way that you want to.
It was the guy that played Dick Tracy in the live-action Dick Tracy movie.
Warren Beatty?
Warren Beatty. That's who he wrote the role for. Huh.
Interesting.
And Warren Beatty did not play ball.
I don't think I could see him in that role.
Yeah, but Quentin admitted, when I wrote the role, I wrote it for Warren Beatty. And Warren Beatty and me did not click.
And that was around the time, I think Warren Beatty kind of still had some small relevance off of Dick Tracy. That was
he also played some politician in some movie. I forget what the hell it was.
Bulworth was
Bulworth.
It? Yeah.
Bulworth. Yes. Yeah. Those were like his last two big films.
Yeah.
He
kind of went into obscurity.
Yeah. Oh man. Speaking of obscurity, Omaha. No, I'm just. No. We were reading a little article that I wanted to touch base on today because, we all do jujitsu, and it was kind of a little bit close to home. Oh, yeah, we all do. IBJJF in Chicago had a tournament.
Yep.
And they lost somebody, a competitor, not on the mats.
Supposedly a heart attack.
That's what they're saying. At the benches after the match was completed. And it brought up some interesting questions about their preparedness level for such an event.
Yes. There should be proper medics where they're not just we're the medic, like that's their profession.
Yeah.
So I have
like an EMT.
Yes, an actual EMT. I was reading through some of the comments underneath the article.
Or a couple EMTs.
And there was a couple of people talking about other events that they went to, and they have a medical area, but the medical staff isn't actually medical professionals. In this particular incident, they did have, medical professionals. There was also people in the stands that were, first responders, and they started doing CPR apparently. But even when you're looking at some of the stuff, you're getting all these conflicting reports. At best, we know it was after the match. He sat down, got pale, threw up, passed out. It's hard to find out specifically how quickly somebody got to him and started doing CPR, but he did pass away. They're thinking it was some kind of a heart issue.
Yeah. The thing is, it's like we don't. I mean, when you sign up for the tournament, like you don't get a comprehensive medical exam. You don't. Right. I tend to side with the IBJJF on this. I don't do it for a lot of things. I think a lot of things they do are dumb as shit. But I think for this, I tend to side with them. Even if you have medical staff there, even if you had a doctor that sat there ringside and like was helping people, these people aren't screened.
Right.
That person could have fucking so much cholesterol and just plaque in their arteries.
They didn't say the age of the guy, at least not in the article.
They said he was young.
Young,
but that's it. They didn't really say any kind of an age. And I do agree with you as well. I feel like
what if he's a white belt?
It happens
6 months into his training, and he's like, all right, I'm going to do a tournament, but he goes to jiu-jitsu like twice a week.
Right.
But he's not in like great shape, has fucking heart disease in his family. Heart attacks can happen anywhere.
Right. Yeah.
And even if it happens in the hospital, like if you have a heart attack in the ER right next to the ICU, you can still die.
Yeah.
Right.
Like there's sometimes things we can't help you. Like if it's massive heart attack, that's it. You're dead before you hit the floor.
Yep.
So I mean,
there's one of those situations. Yeah.
It could have been that.
There's
massive heart
genetic abnormalities that you won't know about until it pops. There's all kinds of weird little things that it's in like the mid 40s where that's where like men will have random heart attacks and that have shown no sign before.
Yep.
But it's like if you have a genetic thing that you don't know about, that's when it
I
pops
know what's
up.
coming. I have heart disease in my family, and every time I'm like working out or running, I feel like tightness in my chest. I'm like, this is it. For a brief moment, I said, this is it. Like I quickly delete all my text messages.
Yeah. Listen, don't worry.
I just don't want anyone finding my album.
I got you, bro.
Of feet.
I will be there. I will show up to the hospital. The first thing I'm going to look for is
Delete
like,
my
where
browser
is
history.
Ian's phone?
Delete my browser.
I'm going to take it. I'm going to throw it in a fucking toilet. Like, I got you,
Smash it, please. Fucking smash it. Like,
million pieces.
You have to.
Yeah. I got
slip
you.
it into the incinerator bin.
I want
then
at
it's
least,
gone.
I want people to remember me with some dignity.
Yeah.
As the man from Omaha.
Yeah. That's what we're calling this episode.
The man,
from Omaha.
It sounds like a badass movie.
It does.
It sounds like a badass movie.
Yeah.
So I guess with this, we do side a little bit with IBJJF. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like, are they like as prepared as they should? Maybe not, depending on what show they're at. But what the fuck can you do for a massive heart attack?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
No,
No,
like-
I agree. Like,
I'm sure if the guy broke his arm,
Yeah.
there'd have been proper, like they'd have probably been able to secure it, make a splint, make a like a heart, like, you know.
And you can only prepare for so much because we were discussing it before, like even in like high school sports where you hear these horrible stories where these young athletes are performing.
High school's not prepared
And
for,
something happens on the field.
Yeah.
And, there's
The NFL
little to
wasn't
nothing
prepared.
that you can
That guy
do.
from the Bills that went into cardiac arrest.
Yeah.
They canceled the whole game. It's like, dude, they're not prepared for that.
No.
They're prepared for like an injury, like a concussion.
Yeah.
They're not prepared for fucking a massive heart attack or a stroke.
Yep.
No,
Yeah.
no, how do you prepare for that?
Yeah. No, it's true. It's
Yeah,
true.
like any of us sitting here right now, it's like if you have like a fucking aneurysm in your aorta, you wouldn't even know it.
Yeah.
You'd be sitting here, welcome to the Sofa Kingdom.
Yeah, here's my phone right here, Ian. So
Oh, I'm fucking
I'm leaving it
searching.
up to you.
Because
Eddie is just going to make like a photo montage and be like,
Bro.
here's the bullshit my brother
If I get
doing.
into your phone after you're gone, I'm searching the worst shit.
Thank you.
Ever. Like,
Thank
and then I'm gonna be like, I went through Nelson's. I'll talk at your
One,
funeral.
yes.
I
listen.
went through Nelson's phone and I found some concerning images, and I'd be like, Ed, the teleprompter.
Yeah, if you didn't, I would almost be upset. Like I'd be looking down, like this
And
is
then
your moment.
You think you're
Just
looking
shit
down?
on me, Ian.
You think you're looking down?
Okay, hold on, I'm looking up.
Yeah, you're looking up through the flames with your magic cards.
Oh, whoa. Number one, you don't bring magic cards around hot flames. All right,
Right.
they would burn, sir.
Not
All
the
right,
ones in
come
hell.
on. No, not the ones in hell. Oh,
the ones in hell are
special.
fireproof.
Those are special ones.
So you can enjoy your pastime in the fires of hell as you look up at me
Thanks, man.
while I
appreciate
go through
it.
your search history that I created with Ed.
Yeah.
And we tell everyone that ever loved you.
And you're gonna put it on the video prompter.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm like, here, as you can tell, he searched. Oh wow, Nelson.
But only if Andrew narrates. Like he's got to do it in his
I can.
his voice.
I'll
like
do it.
this
He can be like, through my studies, I found that because Nelson searched this. This is what it meant.
Yeah, exactly.
He can make it even worse, like much worse. So if we work together,
Yeah.
we can give you the send off that
Group
you
effort.
deserve.
I appreciate it, guys. I
Well,
appreciate
that's
it,
what we're
guys.
here for.
Yeah,
You know?
thanks.
We meet every week. We might as well, be
Yeah.
there for each other.
Well, this is my last episode, so yeah, exactly.
Nothing else to talk about except for the UFC fight was last night, and
You said it was amazing?
No, a Chechnyan guy wrestled a South African guy for 25 minutes, and South African guy had no answer.
Zero. 25 minutes of he was on his back, kneeing him in the ass.
Yep.
Quite
Yeah.
literally.
That was it.
That's it.
That's
That
it.
was it.
I take you down, you have no answer.
I think maybe 30 seconds of the fifth round
He was in 3 crucifixes.
was about it. But yeah, those
three crucifixes and 0 damage.
Yeah,
Just-
3 minutes,
just repetitive
3 to 5 minutes of
over and over
like in the
again.
crucifix, just punching him in the side of the head.
And
Why
to see,
did
to see someone is
the referee just break it up
There-
at that
there
he
point?
were-
did multiple times. Multiple times there was a stand up from positions I didn't agree with.
From the fourth, in
Yeah.
the fourth round, he stood him up was the first time, and then in the fifth round, he stood him
And
up.
I
again.
wanted DDP to win, and I still didn't agree with their
Yeah.
stand up.
No,
They were in positions where Hamzat was dominant.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I mean,
Well, I didn't
Hamzat
wanna-
wasn't finishing,
Yeah.
but DDP had zero.
He had no answer.
I didn't want
No
a
answer.
stand up. I would say if you get put in a crucifix a third time, you're done, right? You have no answer. Let's end the fight.
Like
here.
on the first round, you're like, oh, all right, bad scramble. He landed in a bad spot. But when the second round started and 5 seconds in, he's on the ground holding him, and he's just. You're like, we're gonna spend the next 5 minutes here.
I
This
think-
is what the whole round is going to be.
it was a snooze fest. But I think, kind of like what you just said, I think if you're in a third crucifix, I think the guy should be able to rest his balls on your forehead, and then it should be an automatic.
Hey, you should be done at that point.
Yeah, the ref should be like pin.
Yeah. There was a fight
over.
where we seen it was a Roy Country Nelson.
Yeah.
It was an old fight where he
Oh,
had
Kimbo.
the guy.
Kimbo slice.
And he's just like He's peppering him because he's like, I don't want to beat this man.
It was a crucifix with his gut on his face.
Yeah, and he's like, and he's looking at the ref. He's like, come on, ref. He can't. He's like,
but
he actually said, come on, ref.
The ref is torn because a crucifix. There's different levels of crucifixes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
some guys get in a crucifix and when they lock you up, they're smashing elbows into your face,
right?
And it's gonna stop the fight.
Yeah.
And then some guys get into the crucifix like last night, where it's a weird angle. The guy's turning his head, and you're throwing shots, but
he had him, but it was literally punches like this,
and the ref doesn't want to
for 5 minutes. He couldn't get any power or anything behind it. But all DDP could do was just lay there, get literally his one ear for 3 rounds, getting
tenderized.
At that point, you end the fight. You don't have an answer for a thing against.
I think
they
were skeptical, they were hesitant to stop a title fight.
That's the problem.
And they're like,
I get it, but now you have a snooze fest.
GSP against BJ Penn, GSP against BJ Penn the second time they fought, it was crucifix, but GSP was hitting him a lot harder than Hamzat was.
Did you see the fights?
No, I did not.
Okay,
you didn't miss that. I mean, there were some good fights before that, but the main event was. I wanted it to be a great fight, and it was a snoozer.
It was rough.
It was a wrestle fuck.
By about minute 1 into the second round, you're like, oh, this is what the whole fight is going to be.
Yeah.
And he's got
the first takedown was in
answer.
8 seconds.
Yeah.
And you're there past your bedtime.
Yeah. Watching a man dry hump another man.
Did the bar clear out?
UFC, I had
surprisingly,
that's fine. That's just how late it goes.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, and a lot of it has to do with because they're trying to give a standard time that everybody can watch. But by that last fight, if it isn't an exciting fight, you're done.
You're drained.
Yeah, everybody was there for that fight, and man, nobody.
It was a cloud.
Nobody left happy.
No, it was a cloud. Even the Hamzat fans were like, "Fuck, bro!"
It's he controlled them, but.
That's not
Yeah, 25 minutes and you couldn't finish them.
Yeah, if I'm a 185-pound fighter in the UFC, I'm just drilling takedown defense. Yeah, I'm just working on my wrestling because I'm like, dude,
this is all he's gonna do.
How do you stop it? DDP is probably the biggest and strongest guy in the division,
and he couldn't stop it.
If Hamzat can do that to him,
right,
he can out wrestle everybody in the whole division.
Yeah,
the whole division doesn't matter who they are.
Damn.
So.
I have a question. So y'all know one championship, right?
Yes.
The Asian version. Who's the black referee? It's Herb Dean, right?
Yes.
I saw him officiate one of the one championship fights, and I thought that was interesting because I don't know, but I assumed that someone like Dana White would require exclusivity deals with all the refs.
I think you're allowed as a referee, as a professional referee. I think you're allowed to take your license other places because I remember when John McCarthy was doing it.
Yes,
I used to see him everywhere.
Yeah,
he'd be officiating and I've even seen you'll see UFC referees doing other weird things. I saw a UFC referee doing a power slap competition.
Right.
I was like, holy fuck! How do you?
Vasily Kamatsky's my boy right there. I've been following him for years before he had his kid.
Yeah, that dude. That dude fucking slapped the armor off a tank. That's insane.
Absolutely. He's a farmer too.
Yeah, I can't watch. I can watch it. It's beautiful, but it's
it's horrific. It's just you're watching brain damage happen in real time.
Yes, and it's the dude stumbles back to his feet with a concussion
CTE
and
the game
lines up again. I just see the heartbreak in people's eyes when they get the shit slapped out of them, and the guy goes, flinching. Stand there and take another one. I'm like, dude, no!
Get the fuck out of my face.
I'm quitting. Fuck no.
Yeah.
If you slap the piss out of me, there ain't no fucking way I'm standing there because I flinched and taking another one.
I'm surprised more of these world's strongest men aren't involved in something like slap
They've
fighting.
moved into arm wrestling, a few of them.
Eddie Hall and Brian Shaw, and I think Robert Oberst. All of them did an arm wrestling.
They started doing arm wrestling. Yeah.
What's Eddie Hall is the big guy. He's the personality. He's funny.
Yeah.
But Brian Shaw is actually a huge human.
Yeah.
He's
monstrously
he can,
huge. Yeah, he's a big boy.
If any of them are going to transfer well into arm wrestling, it's Shaw.
Yeah.
I would say he's the strongest American that's ever lived.
Nice.
I would say that.
Yeah.
Out of every strength competitor that's ever lived.
I want to say he had a good 4 years where he was, dominating.
He's
the world's strongest man.
a four or 5-time world's strongest man winner.
Have you ever watched any of those strongest man competitions? They're pretty wild. He put me onto
crazy.
that. Yeah, they're pretty dope.
Some of the events are just
it's just insanity.
It's not just weightlifting. They do the deadlift, they do the Viking press, overhead and stuff, but they do things like Like they carry like they do log flips. Like you push the log up and over. They do like you pull a fucking airplane up the runway.
Right.
Like I mean they do crazy shit like that. Like you need I'm a big strong guy. Like, it's not even weightlifting. Like you need grip.
Yeah.
Like
the one carry one. And actually, no, the wheel is probably the roughest.
Where they walk in a circle with that.
It's in a circle, but it sits.
You carry it like a cradle.
So it actually kind of puts pressure on your chest. And the people that win are the ones that are willing to go till they pass out.
They pass out.
Because you can't.
It's so much pressure on your chest.
Properly and keep moving and keep yourself braced. Like it's so heavy that you have to keep some tension in your body so you can't take full breaths. So it becomes who's willing to push the hardest.
Damn.
That's really what and Eddie Hall used to win it a lot because he's just a fucking maniac.
Yeah.
Hafthor Bjornsson just broke his deadlift record.
Yeah.
Yeah, recently. The deadlift record is not 500 kilograms anymore. It's 505. And in a couple weeks at Giants Live, he's going to go for 510.
Yeah.
So,
That's a big bitch.
I mean, basically seeing how he lifted the last weight, I think he can do it. I mean, then again, if you're 6'9", 450 pounds.
Yeah. Did you ever see the footage of him fighting Conor McGregor?
I did, yeah. And Conor's just like teeing off on his body.
Yeah. And he's just like, because he can't really maneuver the same way, but it's like, You gotta wonder, like, I know as skilled as a fighter as Conor McGregor is, like, if he really just like dropped on him, what can he do to get out from under that?
I don't know.
Kind of massive.
And you watch Dustin Poirier go with Brian Shaw.
Three of them have been training. So Brian Shaw's been training MMA. Eddie Hall has been training, and Hafthor.
Didn't they have a fight?
They were supposed to, but some bullshit with the promoters, unfortunately.
Eddie Hall had a fight
where
with,
people weren't getting paid, money was getting stolen.
He had a boxing match with Thor where Thor beat the brakes off him.
Yeah,
but there was an MMA fight that happened between two former strongmen. It was Eddie Hall and Mariusz Pudzianowski.
Yes,
and Eddie knocked him out.
Yes,
on Netflix. If you get a chance, there's strongman competition like documentaries on there. Absolutely worth the watch. Yeah. Like it's interesting to see what people are willing to do to themselves in the name of, like, and I say it like for IBJJF, like a $13 gold medal with a little ribbon around. Like, bro, you can order those on Etsy if you want. Save yourself the trouble. You're good to go. And on that note, thank you for joining us at the Sofa Kingdom podcast. Andrew, tell them again where they can find you and what you're doing with your channel.
Where can we find you?
You can find me on YouTube at Vape Shaman. I have one video right now, Symbolism in Dreams. Coming soon will be Symbolism in Music and the Modern Myth.
There you go. Check them out.
I like it a lot, man.
Thanks for coming through, man.
Yes,
I like how educated you are. Like, we're over here, we're doing some monkey shit, and then you're like, you're so poised.
Whoa.
You're so poised.
Whoa.
Baboons.
Better.
From
I don't know what it is.
Right.
From Minnesota? Lake Minnetonka?
Yeah.
Titty caca.